Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to this new video and full update on Ethereum. Had to make an update. It's a little bit of an emergency update, not too much though. I mean, as you can see, Ethereum just dropped down to the same support levels we touched last Saturday, about a week ago, a little bit less. But we have crashed quite significantly, right? And also if you take a look at how the price behaved, it is a crash. It's not a big crash, it's a minor crash, but it's a crash. In a matter of 30 minutes, we dropped down by like 4 or 5%. So I don't know, in terms of, I would call that a little crash, but all right. I wanted to talk about the reasoning behind this, the technicals, but also the fundamentals. So yeah, let's get right into it. I do want to say that if you want to receive daily crypto trading signals from me, there's a link. There are links for the Telegram group and the Discord group down in the description, and in the pinned comment there are instructions in those channels on how to join it. Those are not the actual signal groups. But all right, let's take a look at Ethereum. So yesterday, to do a quick recap, we already said, I already said, and most of you know that my whole bias on Ethereum and crypto in general has turned quite more to the bearish side. Mainly because of the economic circumstances. So with inflation rate probably rising again, that's what I expect. But also with, mainly inflation, but that also has to do, of course, with interest rates. But apart from that, you also have regulation, which we have quite a lot of problems with. Silvergate Bank, which has had major problems in the last couple of days. So altogether, the circumstances for crypto are just not ideal. And there's nothing wrong with that. Long term, it's still great, but I think we have to accept that. All right. So if we then take a look at the technicals now for Ethereum, we drop down through this major support level at 1600, drop down to another major support level between 1560 and 1540. I do not expect that this level is easily going to give up. All right, could it be that at some point we will break down through that and drop down towards 1500? Yes, and unfortunately, that's also what I expect, but I'm not expecting it very soon, all right? I think it's just a result of the downtrend we're in. For now, what I expect is that we'll actually find some support. Usually after a crash like this, you find some support, and then at some point, I think around this level here at 1585 and 1595, at some point, and I think we're going to find resistance and drop back down. All right, but initially you usually see some bullish momentum. Right now, what's also interesting is that this is quite a relevant trend line. Not the most relevant one, I'd say, but it's relevant. Oh, well, don't want to do that. And we've actually broken down below that. So it's going to be quite tough, I think, to get up to that level, to that 382 fib around, ultimately 1587. But I still think we'll get there and just take a break retest off of that whole area between, let's say, ultimately 1600 and 1585. Now from there, I do expect us to drop back down to our current support level. 1560, as you can see, historically has held us quite often. It's also served as a resistance temporarily. But it's overall, it's a strong support. So what I expect, at least for like now and the weekend, is that we'll stay in this kind of consolidation. And I actually think that can continue longer into, or maybe something like this, because the dollar strength index is relatively bearish. If the dollar strength index actually drops down, that's negatively correlated to crypto, so that's bullish for Ethereum, then we can perhaps actually get all the way up to 1600 and 1610 reliably. But I don't, on the short term, don't see us breaking above 1610. So altogether, I think we'll consolidate here. Ethereum is fairly strong still with the Shanghai upgrade, so there's not expecting a whole lot of bearish momentum, to be honest. But it's or at least it's difficult, right? Because Ethereum is strong, but on the other hand, I think there's bearish momentum in the market. But I also think that we've dropped down quite enough for now. So I think we'll just consolidate. And then at some point, I think it's more likely that we'll drop down below 1540 and start dropping down towards 1500. But that's not the case for now. And I'll keep you updated on that, of course. So that's my take on Ethereum for now. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, take care and bye.